10 Secrets of Lucifer You never noticed. Did you know that Lucifer hides secrets so shocking that even the most obsessed fans were left speechless? Welcome to today's video, where I'm going to reveal 10 secrets about the series Lucifer that you probably never noticed. And trust me, some of them will completely change the way you see the show. If you're a fan of Lucifer Morningstar, get ready to dive into details that will blow your mind. So grab your coffee, get comfy on the couch, and let's get started. First secret, the inspiration behind Lucifer's look comes from none other than David Bowie. That's right, when the show's creators were thinking about how to bring the most charming devil on TV to life, they looked to the rock icon David Bowie, known for his magnetic presence, unique style, and a vibe that's part celestial, part rebellious. Tom Ellis, the actor who plays Lucifer, has said in interviews that he drew inspiration from Bowie's energy to create that irresistible charisma with a touch of extravagance and mystery. Think about it. The slicked back hair, the impeccable suits, that look that seems to say, "I know something you don't." It all has a bit of Bowie in it. Next time you watch, pay attention to the visual details. It's like Lucifer is a supernatural version of a rock star. All right, let's move to the second secret. The name of the Lux nightclub isn't just a stylish choice. In the series, Lux is where Lucifer spends most of his time. But did you know that Lux means light in Latin? This is a direct reference to Lucifer's full name, which is Lightbringer in Christian mythology. In the Sandman comics, where the series draws inspiration from, Lucifer is described as an angel who carries divine light before his fall. The show's creators chose this name on purpose to show that, even as the devil, Lucifer still has a connection to his celestial origins. And there's more. The Lux Club, with its bright lights and tempting atmosphere, is almost like a metaphor for Lucifer's duality. He's both a being of light and someone who lives in the shadows. Pay attention to the Lux scenes. The lighting always highlights Lucifer's face in a way that feels divine, even when he's being mischievous. Third secret, Tom Ellis really sings all the songs you hear in the series. That's right, no lip syncing. Before being cast as Lucifer, Tom Ellis had experience in musical theater, so he brought that talent to the show. In interviews, he revealed that he loved filming the musical scenes because they allowed him to show a more vulnerable side of Lucifer. Think of moments like when he sings Radiohead's Creep on the piano. That scene wasn't just improvised, but also carefully chosen to reflect Lucifer's emotional state. And the producers knew Tom's voice was so good that they decided to include more musical scenes in the Netflix seasons. If you're a fan of those performances, know that every note is 100% Tom Ellis, no studio tricks. It adds extra weight to those scenes because you feel like it's Lucifer himself pouring his soul into the music. Fourth secret, the series almost ended in its third season and was saved by a fan campaign on Twitter. Or rather, on X. When Fox cancelled Lucifer in 2018, fans were furious. They started a massive campaign with the hashtag #SaveLucifer, which went viral and reached millions of people. Tom Ellis and the other actors even joined the campaign, asking for another network to pick up the show. Netflix saw the potential and decided to rescue Lucifer for the fourth season. But here's the detail few know. The campaign wasn't just about tweets. Fans sent thousands of emails to Netflix and even organized online petitions that gathered over 200,000 signatures. This movement showed the power of the fan community, and it's why Lucifer got 3 more seasons. So, next time you watch the show, remember, every episode after season 3 exists because of the fans. Fifth secret, Lucifer's wings hide deep symbolism. If you've watched the series, you know that Lucifer's wings appear and disappear at crucial moments, and they're more than just a cool visual effect. In the comics, Lucifer's wings are a symbol of his connection to the divine. But in the series, They also represent his internal struggle between being an angel or embracing his identity as the devil. A detail many miss is how the wings change in appearance throughout the series. In the early seasons, they're white and perfect, but after Lucifer cuts them off, they return with a darker, more worn look. This was a deliberate choice by the directors to show how Lucifer is changing emotionally. The more he connects with his humanity, the more his wings reflect that transformation. Pay attention to the scenes where the wings appear. They always carry a deeper meaning than it seems. Sixth secret, the character Mazikeen, or Maze, has a much darker story in the comics. In the series, Maze is the loyal demon who becomes friends with Chloe and Linda, but in the Sandman and Lucifer comics, she's a much more complex and terrifying figure. Mazikeen is a Lilim, a daughter of Lilith, and in the comics, she's a ruthless warrior with a face that's half human, half disfigured. The series toned this down, but kept small details, like Maze's skill with knives and her fierce loyalty to Lucifer. Another secret is that the name Mazikeen comes from an ancient Jewish legend, where Mazikeen are evil spirits. The show's creators kept this name to honor the mythological origin, but gave her a more human personality to win over the audience. If you love Maze, it's worth checking out the comics to see how different and scarier she is. Seventh secret. The series is full of hidden biblical references. Despite Lucifer's light and fun tone, the writers included several details drawn from Christian mythology. For example, the names of angels like Aminadiel, Uriel, and Michael come straight from religious texts. But here's a detail few notice. The number 6 and 666, famously associated with the devil, appears subtly in several episodes. It might be in the number of a table at Lux, an address, or even the amount of money Lucifer spends in a scene. The writers added these references as a playful nod for attentive fans. Plus, the idea of Lucifer as an anti-hero instead of a pure villain reflects real theological debates about free will and redemption. So, next time you watch, look for these numbers and references. They're hidden in places you least expect. Eighth secret, the transition from Fox to Netflix drastically changed the show's tone. When Lucifer was on Fox, it had to follow stricter rules for broadcast TV, which meant fewer bold scenes and a lighter tone. But when Netflix took over, the writers had the freedom to explore more adult themes, like Lucifer's sexuality and the character's psychological conflicts. A clear example is the fourth season, which has more explicit scenes and a deeper focus on Lucifer's emotional vulnerability. Another detail is that Netflix allowed longer episodes and a more serialized narrative, giving more room to develop secondary characters like Ella and Dan. If you felt the series got more mature after season 3, it's not your imagination. It's the Netflix effect. Ninth secret, Neil Gaiman, the creator of the Lucifer character in the comics, has a special cameo in the series. In the fourth season, in the episode titled Once Upon a Time, you hear the voice of God narrating the story. Guess who it is? It's Neil Gaiman himself. This was a way for the producers to honor the author who created the Lucifer universe. Gaiman also served as a creative consultant on some episodes, helping ensure the show respected the spirit of the comics, even with so many changes. If you're a fan of The Sandman or other Gaiman works, this is a detail that makes the series even more special. If you haven't seen that episode yet, pay attention to the narration. It's a unique moment for fans. 10th secret, the romance between Lucifer and Chloe, known as Deckerstar by fans, was planned from the very first episode, but with a twist no one expected. The writers always knew Chloe would be Lucifer's great love, but they decided early on that she would be the only person immune to his supernatural charm. This is because Chloe is a miracle sent by God, as revealed in the series. But here's the secret. The writers almost changed this idea in the first season because some Fox executives thought the romance was taking too long to develop. Thankfully, the creators stuck to their slow burn approach, which made the relationship deeper and more realistic. Every glance, every moment of tension between Lucifer and Chloe was carefully planned to make you root for them. So, when you watch their scenes, know that every detail was designed to build this epic love story. Now that you know these 10 secrets, I bet you're dying to rewatch Lucifer and look for all these details. The series is full of hidden layers, from comic book references to creative choices that make every episode richer. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any content. Drop a comment telling me which secret surprised you the most, or ask a question about Lucifer. I read everything and might bring more curiosities in future videos. Let's keep this fan community growing, so share this video with your friends who also love the show. See you next time.